How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are checking out the new Carnival LR STR GOHAN at 55% level 1 links. This guy can stand by into a very powerful finish skill with the family Kamehameha. So we're going to check this guy out, 55% level 1 links. Let's take a look at what he's doing. He's got a key 5, attack and defense 200%. He has an additional key 2 and 40% attack up to 200% and defense 30% up to 150% with each attack performed. So basically 5 supers gonna top him off. He's got an additional 77% attack within the same turn with each super attack performed. He also launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance to become a super attack when key is 18 or more. He also gets an additional 58% when key is 24 and launches an additional super attack as long as you're 77% more HP. He does have effective against all types when there's another Earthbred Fighters or Kamehameha ally attacking in the same turn. He does get an additional key 2 and guards all attacks as long as you are and if you are 77% or less HP when receiving an attack, you do have a 50% chance to dodge. So his standby can be activated on the 3rd turn from the start of battle or when 50% or less. He does have the kind of similar effect to like other standard support characters, right? He greatly raises his attack and raises his defense for the turn on his 18 key, but he's also raising allies' defense 50% for the turn. So everybody attacking after him is going to have more. And then he greatly raises his attack and defense on his 18 key. Combine that with the 77% with each attack, right? He's actually looking pretty good. So we're gonna let we're gonna let the trio attack first, so they can give him the buff. We're gonna get that, so we get the 24 key. We're taking a look here, right? Start a turn, not looking the greatest. We got 217k defense and 800k attack, right? That could definitely be a lot better. But again, remember how much he is building per attack. Alright, so we'll get the trio's support for the 18 key. And the idea here will be to keep up the 2-turn defensive support for him, which will definitely help him out. He's definitely, I mean, he can pseudo slot 1 it depending on the fight, but he's definitely more of a character that thrives in slot 2 because of the Z Trio's existence and being able to buff them so much more in slot 2. And so 8 million coming out with on the first attack. Now, it's going to be really interesting watching the first attack, right? Because the first attack only did 8 million. But then we get the second attack, which does more. Normally, that's not the case, but it's because of that extra 77% on top of the extra 40% he's getting on his build. We do actually launch an additional super, so 15 mil on that 3rd one, right? And again, that's because of how additive that stacking up is through his passive. Wow, I'm actually surprised they survived that. Alright, I'm actually going to let the GT duo get a hit in here, simply for the fact that we do want to get their standby ready. That's not too bad. Alright, excellent. And then this drives us into the next phase. Now we have Bulma showing up. So now we'll be even more powerful. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. So, taking a look here, right, we're going to get a little bit more powerful, but we're just under 500k now, and look at that attack stat, right? So, now we're going to be a little under 600k for our defense here, plus whatever the trio is giving us. So, this is actually really nice. Okay, nice. We get an extra super here. That's good. Oh wow, they get another super. Alright, and here goes Gamma 1 supering the trio, but post super should be okay. Alright, so 17 million. Look at the difference between turn 1 and turn 2, right? Like, that's huge. The build up he's doing is crazy. And we do get an extra super for 15 million. So now he's fully built up. So what you see here is pretty much what we're going to see from him in terms of attack the rest of the fight. Oh wow, we actually do get the additional, yeah, so by the time he does the third super, he can actually deal a lot of damage each turn because of how his passive is working. Alright, let's do that. Keep Piccolo, and let's send off the GT Duo. Alright, excellent. Okay, so the trio should be able to tank this since this is post super for them. Yep, excellent. Now Piccolo, unfortunately we couldn't get his 18 key, but yeah, it is what it is. Now the nice thing is the GT Duo is raising their attack, and with the added support of the GT Duo, they should actually be okay defensively for the rest of this fight, even if they do manage to take a super. Excellent. Where's that super? There it is. Okay, I mean, this might deal a little bit to the GT Duo, but it should be fine enough since we are post-super. Oh, wow. A lot more than I thought. And then we get the transformation, or not transformation, but exchange with Vegeta. Alrighty. So, let's do that. So we get him in front and get a little bit of a heal here. Alright, so taking a look here this turn, 650k with guard. That's pretty good. Plus that massive attack stat right there. So let's grab that so he can heal us up a little bit. And then we'll take that with Vegeta. So no more support since we're transforming into Vegeta now, but that's fine. Now remember, so we're having double defensive support here with the 77%, and our offense is coming from, one, their passive, and two, their 18 key. Now we get an additional super with the trio. Oh my goodness, they might actually kill. We don't get to do anything with Gohan here. Okay, thank goodness. So we get one more attack here. Oh, there goes the super on these guys too. Nice, we really did make up for last turn. 19 million. Ooh, beautiful. Alright, so this does drive us into the next phase. They'll be doing the core breaker now. So I feel like we could probably stand by the Kamehameha and be ready. Let's do that. Let's grab that with the support for Bulma. And we'll send off Piccolo here. Perfect. Alright, so the thing is, once they stand by into the family Kamehameha, they can't really do much. There we go. Because like the Z Duo, their standby is exactly the same. They can't attack. There we go. Get an additional super. Nope, normal. Alright, Bulma, she gets an additional super since she did get... Oh, no, this is hidden potential. We only got 5. Nice. Alright, 17 million on that Piccolo. That's crazy. Nice. We actually get an additional oral. It's the first time I've seen that in a while out of him. Okay, there goes the core breaker. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's... I wish we could keep that. Alright, let's stand by the Gohan here. Alright, so now we have to collect the Dragon Balls. I kind of want to see how they tank here. So we'll get 2 Dragon Balls for here. There we go. Get 2 for here. And there we go. 2 more. Okay, so they're tanking pretty good. That's what I wanted to see, is like, can he tank a little bit in slot 1? So, well, let's look at his passive real quick. Perfect. Alright, so it is turn 8. So you'll notice since we did use Gohan's standby here, we can't use the Z Duos because it's the same type of standby. Right? So we can't actually use theirs. But I did want to see something with Gohan, right? So let's just pull up Gohan real quick. So what you guys saw there, right? He is unable to attack while we have that, while we're preparing the finish skill, right? It's like most other ones, which is silly because we have an LR tech that can attack. So I don't understand why they went that route with this, but either way, if they get 77% attack per superclass ally attacking in the same turn, and if all allies are superclass, they reduce damage received by 77%, right? So you can see they are actually very defensive once in standby. They also get defense 50% when receiving an attack per key sphere obtained, and guards all attacks with an additional 258%. When we activate the finish skill, so let's actually do that. Alright, and then let's do that. Alright. And then let's do that. Okay, so my hope is that we don't kill them, just because I want to see what the standby does. Maybe we should have stood by a little bit earlier. But then we probably wouldn't have... Yeah, I don't know. We might not have killed in time. And then, because this is like the Z Duo, you only have 3 turns to work with it. Okay, yeah. Shoot, why did they have to go and get that one? I was hoping it would be like normal city here. But being type disadvantage, I mean, I guess we won't be doing that much. Okay, perfect. Okay, actually, this might work out. Okay, come on, Bulma. Seriously? Okay, this guy at type disadvantage should be fine then. Yeah, we shouldn't have to worry, because he's 55% too. Oh wow, he's actually doing a lot. Come on, really? You could have supered anyone. Okay, but we live. Alright, that's all that matters. Alright, I don't want to drag this out anymore. We could actually supercharge this by doing Piccolo's Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Okay, so let's grab... this for the heal, right? And then we can actually grab this. Oh, no, we can't. No, because if we accidentally... I don't want to risk accidentally killing with Piccolo. That's why. Okay, so... yeah, I don't want to risk accidentally killing. So we'll just show with... what is that? 89, right? So, I mean, this will still be pretty good. So, again... finish skill is going to do 258%, so let's do it. Oh wait, actually, let's turn on animations real quick.
What are we gonna do? I wish Dad was here.
You every ounce of power you've got in you! No more chances after this one, Father!
Jeez, okay. Now imagine if that was a crit. That would have been excellent. Ooh, I like that KO screen. How did I not see that before? Oh, that's a cool KO screen. Alrighty, so there you have it, folks. There is the LR STR Super Saiyan Gohan. If I had a nickel for every time we had a Part 2 LR STR Gohan in the last year, I'd have 3. Which is really weird. Nothing special, but it's kind of odd that it's now happened 3 times for 3 major celebrations in a row, where we have a Part 2 STR Gohan who gaps the rest of the celebration. Like, I don't know, he's wild. Movie 8 Trio, don't get me wrong, their support is insane, and I think value-wise, they are far more valuable than Gohan. But Gohan is insanely powerful, right? We saw that finish skill. We didn't even charge it all the way up. That wasn't even a crit, right? Like, that was amazing. That was really good. So, I definitely think he needs to go crit. He's got no built-in crit other than the 5 he has as an SCR unit. So, if you have dupes in him, definitely feed in the crit. If you have the orbs, feed in the crit and do that. But this dude is wild. That standby is really powerful. Way more than I expected it to be. So, definitely... I see no arguments against him being not number 1, right? Like, that's... I mean, maybe I could see Beast Gohan still holding his slot, but this guy isn't far off, right? So, guys, that is it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know what are your thoughts on LR STR Gohan. Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.